Hello, this is Todd Luck, and Boss Fight Studios has revealed its new 6-inch 1/12 scale red Sonja figure that is up for pre-order right now, but that's not what you're looking at this moment. This is actually the figure that's already out from Executive Replicas, and I wanted to show this for comparison, not saying one is better than the other, just showing you what the different options are. So the Executive Replicas figure is part of a line that includes characters like Vampirilla, and it has 3 sets of hands, a battle axe, a broadsword, and 2 knives. She has 27 points of articulation, some really nice paint and sculpting details, and as you can see, her armor kini is nice and shiny, and she retails for somewhere around $70 to $75 before tax and shipping. So I don't own this, but it does look like an expensive but really good figure. But are you guys ready to see the new hotness from Boss Fight? And here she is, Boss Fight Red Sonja. She retails for $49.99, available for pre-order on Boss Fight's website right now. She's got 30 points of articulation, and don't ask me where the extra articulation is. I'm not sure. Maybe she can wiggle her nose or something, but she's got plenty of articulation. Now, the paint job isn't as detailed. The armor kini isn't as shiny, but you know what? I kind of like the flatter colors because it looks like she's come right out of a comic book. It looks like she's leaping off the page of a Red Sonja comic book, and I like that. But what's one of the biggest draws for this figure? Everything you're getting for $49.99. Look at all this stuff. There are 3 different heads. There's a sword, the axe, and a knife. You have a sheath for the sword. You have a sheath for the knife that goes around her leg. You have different things to go around her arms and legs. You have an alternate belt that will hold the sheath. You have 3 sets of hands. And you have 2 different shoulder pads and an alternate loincloth. She also has alternate glove pieces. The gloves she's wearing here have holes in them. And then if you look on the left, the alternate pieces don't have that hole. So lots of attention to detail here. So Boss Fight showed 3 different looks that you can achieve with all the different accessories. Here's one with the yelling head. This is great for battle poses. She's got her sword, she's got her axe, she's got the gray shoulder pads, she's got the alternate loincloth and an extra belt over it that holds the sheath for the sword, and she has the bands around both her arms and legs. And here we have her in a classic sword and sorcery pose. We have the variant head with blowing hair. We have alternate brown shoulder pads. We can get a good look at that alternate loincloth, and we see her knife is in its holster, which is wrapped around her leg. Very cool looking. And one last pose, we get a good look at the hole in the gloves, and we get her regular loincloth, and I think this is probably just attached to the figure. There was no shot of her without the shoulder pads, but I assume that is probably an option for us classic Red Sonja fans. And so this is part of Boss Fight's Epic Hacks line, and that line includes these cool skeletons that are on the same scale, and so you could get these for Red Sonja to fight if you needed something for her to do combat with. Boss Fight also does some really extraordinary figures on the 3 3/4 inch scale, and I'm hoping we also get a Red Sonja figure on that scale. Because not only would it be cheaper, but she would go great with the other Hero Hacks figures that they put out on the 3 3/4 inch scale, like Tarzan. Plus, their Vitruvian Hacks line on the 3 3/4 inch scale has a wide variety of sword and sorcery figures that you could pose with Red Sonja. And they even have a variety of 3 3/4 inch horses in their Mighty Steeds line, so you could get the lady a horse. How cool would that be? So who do you think Red Sonja did best? I don't think you can go wrong with either of the Red Sonja figures. I think they're both very impressive. I will say on a personal level, I am very impressed with what Boss Fight is doing. I love how it really evokes the comic, but it's hard for me to wrap my brain around paying more than $40 for a 6-inch figure. But if I ever did, it would probably be this one. All right, that's it. Like and subscribe for more videos. And until next time, see ya.